Hello everybody, welcome to Random Thoughts with Proteus Chris. This is Proteus Chris, and this is my Random Thoughts. I actually let you see me today just for a few minutes, and I'll switch it over to the video where you can see the road, which is what everybody seems to like to watch. I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me. Let me see by switching it around, and there we go. Anyway, let's see if I can adjust that. Get a better view today. Oops. There we go. Anyway, as I was told in the short teaser that I did earlier, that Lyft drive I got yesterday, when I was doing my stream yesterday, when I got that offer for Lyft, the guy I picked up, oh my lord, that poor man. That guy, I have seen stuff go wrong for somebody in a day, but dear lord, that was bad. Okay. Okay, let's start off with the beginning. Apparently, I was his second Lyft driver for the day. The first Lyft driver he was riding with hit a deer while trying to pick him up. Well, while he was in the car, of course. Well, actually, she'd already picked him up. She hit a deer. Apparently, it knocked off the grill and the headlight. She's trying to drive. This thing's falling apart. She manages to limp him to a Walmart close by. And she has to abandon him there because her vehicle's obviously non-functional, so she can't drive it. Something about... Well, apparently there's something about her not having insurance, which is not good. So he's stuck there. So he calls up Lyft and reports that his Lyft driver had to drop the ride because there was damage. And then he gets them to reassign it, and I get the thing. The problem is they didn't update where he was for the pickup. So when I get the order or the offer, I drive to where he originally was, but he was no longer there. So it's all messed up, and I have to go. So I have to go to where he actually is, pick him up. And then when I get there, now he needs to go to work instead of home because he's already late for work. Because he was supposed to be, it took him 4 hours to reassign it. So he gives me address to where his work is, which is about the same. And the work address is not just, it's just a few miles from where he lives, so it's not a big deal to do that. So, and I had to drive to his house to complete the drop-off, of course, because they still have that in... They didn't change any of the destinations or anything in Lyft. So, then the guy tells me his life story. The reason he's using Lyft in the first place is because his wife divorced him and took his car, his house, and I believe his dog. I mean, she took everything. She cleaned this poor guy out. I mean, and I felt so bad for this guy. And it's like, dear Lord, man. So I mean, I hope his day. It had to get better because it couldn't have got worse. But yeah, that was interesting. I hate to laugh at it, but he's like one of those guys on Hee Haw that singing sitting on the porch singing gloom and despair. An agony for all. And what was it they said? If it weren't for bad luck, they'd have no luck at all. But for some reason, okay, signal's been a little weak today. Air conditioning on the phone there. Yeah, it's on the back. The adjusting room won't be as not as bad. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. I had to get a little bit of a later start. My daughter is getting her prom thing together. She's going to be doing the prom thing tonight, which is going to be fun. I don't know how she managed to scam her way into the prom, but she did manage to get in there. Sneaky little thing. She's good at that. 14 years old, she got one of her friends in the color guard to get her an invite to the prom. At 14 in 9th grade, don't normally get to go to the prom. But she managed to get somebody to get her an invite, so she got in. Which, I don't know how I feel about it exactly, but at least she's not going with a boy, I suppose. I guess she'd be happy about that. At 14, it's just a little much. She's just going with some of her girlfriends, so I guess that'll be okay. These teenage years have been rough. Anyway, I saw some more stuff here in the news. Let's see, which story should I hit first? I saw something about, what was it? Oh God, it's slipping my mind now. Oh yeah, Donald Trump losing his mind over air conditioning. Apparently now he's against air conditioning. Because he's apparently freezing to death in the courtroom even though no one else is complaining. I don't know how he's noticing it's cold in there. He's apparently pretty comfortable because he keeps falling asleep. I've seen people going on and on about how the judge is unfair because he keeps saying the judge is unfair. I hate to break it to him, but it doesn't matter what judge they put in front of that. He's going to say the judge is unfair unless the judge gives him every little thing he wants. That's the only way he'll say the judge is fair, is if the judge just lets him get away with everything. And right now, they're letting him get away with a whole lot. I'm sorry, if any of us was doing what he's doing, we'd be in jail. I know I've said this, talked about it before, but it just irks me about the two-tier justice system we have here, that rich people can do whatever they want with impotence, and the rest of us have to, like, follow the rules. Which is a pain in the butt in some cases. But that's just the way it is, and this man thinks that he shouldn't have to follow rules, and that's just wrong. And for the first time in his life, he's been thinking, he's been told, hey, the rules actually do apply to you, and he's freaking out.
Could you please repeat that?
Now, that was my Jeep.
Cancelled.
But this guy, I don't know. They let him get away with so many things all his life, and somebody's always stepped in and saved him. I saw somebody talking about this. His whole life, someone stepped in and saved him. One time it was his daddy. His daddy would step in and save him from his bankruptcies. And then Putin stepped in and saved him. Russia did. A lot of money funneled to him from Russia. And this is way before he ever got into politics, by the way. So don't even think it's a political thing. Russia did help him out decades ago. And that's in an interview with his son Eric, who said Russians really like to invest in our properties. So yeah, he got bailed out by Russia years ago. Someone has always stepped in and saved his behind. Always. He's never done it himself. And now he's begging the Republicans in Washington, D.C. to try to save him and shut down the investigations and the trials. It's too late. The trial started, and he's not. I think if they convict him on this one, I think that's going to open some floodgates. And he's going to get in a lot of trouble. And there ain't a thing he can do about it. And that's just the way it is, unfortunately, for him. But that's the way the justice system is supposed to work. People, if you did something wrong, you're supposed to. You're held accountable. That's the whole point of our justice system. Nobody's above the law, no matter who you are. And then the insane arguments his lawyers are making up at the Supreme Court. I mean, what they're literally arguing is that Joe Biden right now could kill Donald Trump, and he would be immune from it. There would be no legal repercussions. I don't think they've quite put that part together. Joe Biden is currently president. If Joe Biden, in their argument, Joe Biden could tell SEAL Team 6, go take him out. If the Supreme Court rules that is legal, then Joe Biden faces no consequences. I mean, that's what they're arguing, which is stupid. That's a stupid argument. Joe Biden should not be allowed to go and assassinate anybody. That's just not something that should be a thing. Not in this country. But for some reason, they think it's a good argument. Trump even thought it was a great argument. He even said so in an interview. I saw the interview. I don't think he's thought it through. But then again, he doesn't think very many things through, which is why he's in the predicament he's in. But yeah, oh, Lord of mercy. These people. But yeah, yesterday also I had some weird stuff happen with my apps. I wanted to talk about. Both Uber Eats and Lyft not only signed me in, but they put me online on their own. I got offers when I was supposed to be offline, and I don't understand. I wonder if anybody else is having that issue. Because it's not supposed to do that. But Uber Eats was extremely busy yesterday. I don't know how today's going to be. It's showing some spikes in certain areas. But hopefully things go pretty good today. And that was a text message from Facebook telling me somebody just posted something. I'm surprised I didn't read it, but I guess where I'm on the stream here, it won't let it go through. Traffic yesterday was pretty wild too. People were all over the place. It was amazingly dangerous. I did find a few charging stations I'm going to try to look into. Now, Blink seems to be one of the more expensive charging stations I've seen. Not super expensive, but they could make it cheaper. I don't know why they're charging it 3 times the amount they need to. I mean, I'd understand if it actually would deliver on the 10 kilowatt hour to was it 17 that it advertises, but it's not delivering that, so I don't see how it's justifying it. It ain't even getting hardly halfway to that. I got 6 kilowatt hour on it when I tried it, so it didn't. I'll try one of the others and see if it. I saw one that said it had 8. It says they can do 8, and I'm going to try them out today and set up. And I'll do a short on that. I'll set up a short so see how that goes. But let's hope today is productive and fruitful. Well, at least he gave a turn signal. He didn't really speed up though. Oh, I gotta. Okay. Gotta lift. Okay. Okay. I got a 10 minutes to this one. I gotta lift on the way. So I'll stream up till about the time to pick up the customer, and we'll see how it goes. But it's on. I gotta go off of the next exit, and then it looks like I go down into Main Street, 5 miles from there. So yeah. Downtown Dublin from the look of it. Hopefully this person's actually where I'm supposed to pick them up. What if it's the same guy? Oh, if it's the same guy, oh my lord. This is about the same place I had to pick him up yesterday. Or supposed to. I was supposed to pick him up yesterday. If it is, I feel really bad for this dude. Hopefully he has a better day today. I don't know. It doesn't give me a name, so I don't think it's the same guy. Excuse me. No, it's not the same location. It's a different one. Okay. Which is fun. I thought it was, but no, it's a different location, which is probably just as well. But yeah, it says it's a scheduled pickup, so we'll see how that is. Not sure what that means exactly. I'm going to learn all the details of this. This is only like my 3rd day of doing this, so I am a little... I don't know all the ins and outs of it yet, so it's going to take me a while, but eventually I will learn it all. I will say there is one nice feature about driving people as opposed to driving merchandise is... I can ask the person, hey, which house is the one you need to go to? You can't ask groceries. Yeah, groceries can't tell you, okay, take a ride up here. Oh, it's the house over there. No, they can't do that. So, yeah, overall, that's one of the better things. I haven't had any bad people as of yet. I did like that they do ask if you're willing to take that person again. So if I ever get somebody that's somebody I don't like, I will put no. Like, for example, if they get in here and they smell like cigarettes, yeah, that is definitely no. You can, if you smell like an ashtray, I don't want you in my vehicle. Now, one boy got in yesterday, and he obviously smelled like his little scented vape, which I thought was perfume. I'm sitting there thinking, these boys wearing perfume, but it's their vapes. They like to use those flavored vapes, and I guess that's better smell than the cigarettes, I suppose. Yeah, I could have probably just circled back down the interstate and been faster. Yeah, the GPS doesn't always send you on the best and fastest route. It looks at the shortest. I think that's what goes on with Lyft. I think Lyft looks at the shortest because they're paying you by the mile. So they take the shortest route over what would be either the fastest or the easiest. Which is why they don't allow you to use Google anymore. Because Google will send you over you can actually set Google to send you on a fastest or easy, or shortest. Shortest, yeah. Let's see, I got, okay, crosswalk, another mile till my turn. I'm getting close. Okay. Once I get up to the light, I guess I'll have to end the live stream, and I probably, if I get time to, I'll jump back on later a little bit. But I'm definitely going to post some shorts today that I've already collected. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Oops. Nobody back there. Okay. And yeah, up at this light. Yeah, there's the Food Lion. Turning right on East Main Street here. Oh, now I got to stop. Okay, well, thanks for watching. And here we go.